What's up, lovely people? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Josie, and today I'm back at you guys with another protective hairstyle tutorial. So in this video, I'm making this cute trendy jumbo boho knotless braids, or Bora Bora braids if you prefer, and I'll be doing so using some Brazilian wool and of course some curly hair for the leave outs. So kindly stick with me as I take you through the step-by-step process, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. So I already have my hair washed. As I always say, you need to begin any protective style on a clean hair for your protective style to be effective. Here are the products I'll be using. For my braiding hair, I'll be using 6 packs or balls of the Brazilian wool. For the curly leave out, I'll be reusing this kinky curly hair from my previous video. I'll be using this comb which I DIY together with the rattle comb for my sectioning and pattern. And of course, some gel or edge control to sleek out my roots. Now let's go ahead and prep the wool. First, I'm going to cut it to my desired length. I didn't actually measure the length here, I just eyeballed it, but I think if I were to measure, the length will be between 28 to 30 inches. So this is one ball of the Brazilian wool. Having it this way, I'll just go ahead and cut this end of it, and then the next thing to do is to feather the ends. So I usually get comments from people saying they have a difficult time feathering the ends of the Brazilian wool. The trick here is to first get it from looking like strands to fluffy. So taking out my detangling brush, and I'll advise you use a detangling brush and not a comb. I'll start from the bottom, brushing through the strands and then work my way up. Once it's fluffed out, it's easier to separate and also reduces tangling. So for the curly hair, since I'm using bundles or wefts and they are not pre-cut, I'll just go ahead and cut the side off and then comb through to take the short hairs out. Now I'm done prepping the hair. It's time to begin the braids. So as I said earlier, my hair has already been washed, so taking out my rattle comb, I'm going to begin sectioning out my hair. Again, since I'm doing jumbo braids, my sections are going to be much bigger. So for today's video, I wouldn't be pre-parting my hair entirely. I'll be doing it section by section as I go. Here I just go in with some gel to clean my part, and then I'll move to divide the section into 3. I try to divide it as closely equal as possible. Now taking out a section, I first make sure it's properly detangled, then I go in with some gel to sleek and mold my roots. Next up, I'll divide the section into 3, and since I'm doing knotless braids, I'll start off the braids with my own hair first. So I do about 2 or 3 rounds of braids first with my natural hair before I begin to feed in the Brazilian wool. And also take note, with the Brazilian wool, this is the exact amount of hair I'll be repeating throughout the braid. So I'll continue to braid and feed in the Brazilian wool until the base is secured in, then I'll turn my hand to begin under braiding. I really find it easier braiding it this way. Now it's time to add in the curly hair, and I'm attaching it to it with the base. So you have the shorter side and the longer side. So I'll do about 4 or 5 rounds of braids, making sure the shorter side is secured in. Then I'll take the longer side out to be my leave out. So from here on, it's just braiding and feeding in until you are satisfied with both the length and size. This day and age, give and take, they are for themselves. And you know that's sad, it's sad you fuck. Look,
Real know that them pussy will never give a fuck. It coulda be a friend or your own family. Now it would be me believe to not see that any one of them really could be having you to see. But it's cool, cause I'm learning from the truth. So let me tell you I'm cool, cause when I'm in my zone, leave me the fuck alone. Let me
So I want the ends to be curly, but then I don't want to curl up the Brazilian wool. So before I get to the end, I start feeding in the curly hairs, but this time around I'm not taking them out. I braid it together with the Brazilian wool. And if I'm satisfied with the length, I just take what's left of the Brazilian wool and make 2 knots at the end to secure it. After which I'll cut out all the wool, leaving the curly hair.
know. Say you wanna family, we really sell your out only for stop you from your next stop. Yo, Jano, look, 2023, yeah, you teach me. Like a mud class, tell you how you see me. You take away the ones that tell you where deceive me. I left me with the lessons.
So I'm done with the first braid and that's how it's looking. I did 6 curly leave out plus the ends 7. And as you can see, they are closer to each other. That's because I'm going for a more fuller look. I'm done with the bottom 3 and that's how it's looking. I really love it already. So I'll be leaving you guys for now. The rest of the video is self-explanatory. I'll be back when I'm all done.
Know that I won't be a slave, cause I'll go harder, make myself prouder. Look, cause I've been battling, watch me claim it all. Cause it's cool now that I'm learning from the truth. So I'ma tell you I'm cool, cause when I'm in my zone, leave me the fuck alone. Let me get mine. It's only gonna stop me. But it's cool, yeah, cause I'm learning from the truth. So let me tell you I'm cool, cause when I'm in my zone, leave me the fuck alone. Let me get mine. It's only God's timing. Let me tell you what's funny. What's funny is the way they say they love me. Look, only for joy like I'm money. Them sellouts at this say that selling only. No, I know that it fucked you my experiences. That this day and age, now give and take, they are for themselves. And you know that's sad. It's sad you fuck. Oh, that it fucked you my experiences. That this day and age, now give and take, they are for themselves. And you know that's sad, it's sad you fuck. Look, real know that them pussy will never give a fuck. It coulda be a friend or your own family. Now it would be me believe to not see that any one of them really could be having you to see. But it's cool, cause I'm learning from the truth. So let me tell you I'm cool, cause when I'm in my zone, leave me the fuck alone. Let me get mine. It's only God's timing. Look, I say everybody want to be the best. Everybody running a contest. And it's cool, tell you I'ma get that. But you never call for the fucking headshot. Tell me I'ma get shot. step shot. Tell you say well, Lord, really just for know. Say you want a family, we really sell you out. Only for stop you from your next stop. Yo, Jano, look, 2023, yeah, you teach me. Like a mud class, tell you how you seat me. You take away the ones, but tell you where deceive me. I left me with the lessons, really, that'll keep me. So moving forward, I never could be sleepy. My up that third eye looking like it's 3D. Fuck around and believe me, I see you easy. So try to sneak, I got home, see you like a CC. But it's cool, cause I'm learning from the truth. So let me tell you, I'm cool, cause when I'm in my zone, baby, the fuck alone, let me get mine. It's only God's timing. Now I'ma tell you I'll be cool, cause I'm learning from the truth. So let me tell you, I'm cool, cause when I'm in my zone, baby, the fuck alone, let me get mine. It's only God's timing. Listen, I'm on it, yeah. Look, my name say everything will be okay. Tell my mama that I'll make a way. Look, know that I won't get defeated. I'm on rise to the fucking occasion. Know that I won't be a slave. Cause I'll go harder, make myself prouder. Look, cause I've been battling on gold. Pussy them I pray my fall. So just watch me claim it all. Cause it's cool now that I'm learning from the truth. I'm learning from the truth. So I'ma tell you I'm cool, cause when I'm in my zone, leave the fuck alone. Let me get mine. It's only gonna stop me, but it's cool. Yeah. Cause I'm learning from the truth. So let me tell you I'm cool, cause when I'm in my zone, baby, the fuck alone, let me get mine. It's only God's timing. It's only God's, it's only God's, it's only God's, it's only God's timing. It's only God's timing. It's only God's timing. Look, I say everybody want to be the best. Like everybody running a contest. And it's cool, tell you I'ma get that. But they never call for the fucking headshot. Tell me I'ma get shot, feeling like a depth shot. Tell you say well, Lord, really just for know. Say you want a family, we really sell you out. Only for stop you from your next stop. Yo, Jano, look, 2023, yeah, you teach me. Like a mud class, tell you how you seat me. You take away the ones, but tell you where deceive me. I left me with the lessons, really, that'll keep me. So moving forward, I never could be sleepy. My up that third eye looking like it's 3D. Fuck around and believe me, I see you easy. So try to sneak, I got home, see you like a CC. But it's cool, cause I'm learning from the truth. So let me tell you, I'm cool, cause when I'm in my zone, baby, the fuck alone, let me get mine. It's only God's timing. Now I'ma tell you I'll be cool, cause I'm learning from the truth. So let
So I'm finally done with the braids and that's how it's looking. Next up, I'm going to add in some mousse for finishing touches. So I actually use this together with a curling cream to maintain this hairstyle. Now just look how flowy that is. It's not stiff, it can be moved around. I did 24 braids in total and I think the length is butt length. So as I said, I use the mousse and a curling cream to maintain this hairstyle to make the curls pop. Also, I make sure to wrap the hair before bedtime. So there you have it, guys. That'll be all for today's video. Let me know what you think. I really love the outcome of this hairstyle. It's flowy, it's cute, and I really love the length. So if you've made it thus far, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate the love and support. Feel free to ask any question you have in the comment section. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.